I want to introduce you Melissa Prescott. Melissa, she loves animals like me. And she's going to talk with you about her rescues, her business, and how can you help her continue support her rescues and her business too.
Thank you, Eliane. I am so happy to be on LATV today in Leominster. Being a local rescue and a local person around in the Leominster area, I'm really grateful to share what my experiences with the animals and my rescue, what we're doing for our community today. And I wanted to start off by telling you a little bit about our rescue, what we do, basically how it all started, and eventually I'll talk about where the name came from too, which is a huge part of us, and you'll see why by the end of this program. It all started when I was very little with my dad. I could go on for hours about this, but I started rescuing from little birds that had broken wings like everybody else. And also my best rescue was that a snapping turtle, I was about 5 years old, the snapping turtle was caught up in a fishing line. And basically I jumped out of the boat. My dad and I were just what we call animal hunting, was not harming animals. We just kind of basically, what we did was we picked them up and we basically wanted to learn more about the animals. And one day I was in the boat and I saw a turtle wrapped up in a fishing line. And I did dive in there about age 4 or 5, and that was probably mainly my first rescue. It was a big snapping turtle. So that's part of it, but you know, today it's a little more serious than just jumping out of a boat. With all the different laws and stuff, we've been really criticized for some things we've started out with doing. It's only because we were a little undereducated with different laws in Massachusetts area. And I'm kind of grateful to be educated by the state of Massachusetts of how it really should work by Department of Agriculture and city workers, because we actually work together nowadays. And it's been just such a joy to work with these people and have the support. Daisy's Animal Rescue League gives to the community. We help the community, whether it be people or animals, and that's what we're here for. It makes us separated from others, other rescues, shelters, etc., without being critical of others, because we do work around 24 hours around the clock to help people and animals. We go into the roughest parts of, say, Worcester, Massachusetts, Boston areas to help families to help their pets. How do we do this? It's from basically, it's our own heart basically. A lot of it's out of pocket, a lot of it's donations. And donations are critical when you're doing animal rescue. And the reason for that is it's not government funded. We are a nonprofit organization. We are 501c3, state of Massachusetts, and our tax ID number is online. But that doesn't mean that we get a paycheck every week, because we do not. And I can't be so ever grateful for the community support, our volunteers, fosters, because we are a foster-based program, which means, people are like, foster, what does that mean? Foster-based program, what does it mean? It means that all of our animals in homes, temporary homes, until they are trained, until they are able to get into a proper home. A lot of these dogs are pulled from kill shelters. A lot of these dogs are pulled from ACO. ACO Massachusetts can only hold for 7 to 10 days because of space, because of financial reasons. We're here for them. And we are absolutely grateful. Personally, I am grateful to be a part of that in this community, because I just want to do that, work together as a community. Daisy came from Watertown, Massachusetts. In 2010, I had a phone call from an anonymous caller that was concerned about where she was staying and how she was being treated, and we did some investigation through local authorities and other connections that I really can't talk about that for the safety of others. It took 1 year fully for me to actually get to meet Daisy. And once I met her, I knew that there's something wrong with this situation. From my experience of dog fighting investigation, I noticed that there were signs of that happening right in Watertown, Massachusetts. A lot of people say, really? Yes. You never know where it is. But the whole point is, of bringing this up is that Daisy came, basically, she's our heart. She's the heart of the rescue. She's a beautiful girl, and she was trained to do the wrong things, so she did not like other dogs. Through our volunteer experts in training, we actually eventually got her maybe a year to actually walk by dogs without lunging at dogs. We found an awesome family in Athol, Massachusetts that took her in, took awesome care of her. They knew what she needed for training, and they kept to it. Unfortunately, ironically enough, in October, we found her in October 2012, that's when we technically saved her. And basically, she passed it October 13th of 2014.
Hi everyone, this is Jasper, and he's looking for his forever home. He is about a year old. He's a good boy. Maybe in a family that doesn't have children under 12 years old, but he's a great boy. He loves other dogs, and he's a pretty cool guy. He loves hiking. And JC over here, she's about 11 months old, and she loves other dogs, she loves children, and she's just a great dog, another one of ours, looking for their forever home. If you want to adopt one of these dogs, or they're best friends, so you want to adopt them both together, they'd love that. Just contact us at pitbulls@failings2@gmail.com. Thank you, Christine.
Thank you, Melissa.
You're doing such an awesome job. This is our foster mom.
They're awesome dogs. They're in training. They're doing awesome. They're very friendly, and they deserve a loving home.
If ever you feel that an animal is in danger, neglect, abuse, cruelty of any sort, please don't hesitate to report that to your local authorities or your animal control officer. Some people don't feel comfortable contacting local authorities or animal control officers. We're here for you. We can do that for you anonymously. Please don't hesitate.